All right, here. I have got to record a review for Sausage Party, the new Seth Rogan animated film. I was not expecting to like this movie as much as I did. This movie was incredible. I mean, like, I'm a Seth Rogan fan. I loved Pineapple Express. I love This Is the End, but like I don't go out of my way to watch that fucking, that bullshit with like Neighbors and fucking Knocked Up and shit, but when Seth Rogen's good and he's like in control and he's writing and he's like doing what he wants to do, it's great, but this movie was way, way more than it should have been, and way more than I thought it could have been. This movie has fucking social commentary. I mean, it's just so. Because the whole concept of the movie is there's food in a supermarket, and they talk. It's almost like Toy Story, but with food. But you. Like, it breaks down barriers, man. I mean, like, there's a bagel, and it's played by Edward Norton. And Edward Norton, he plays, like, this fucking stereotypical, fucking Jewish voice. Like, oh, guys, oh my god, I'm a fucking Jewish bagel. But, I mean, like, he's constantly, he's constantly butting heads with this, like, Muslim food. I don't know what it is. It's some kind of fucking tortilla Muslim roll or some bullshit. But, I mean, like, there's so many metaphors, like dealing with humanity and religion, and like these food products regard human beings as gods. And there's a point in the movie where Seth Rogen, he's trying to tell all the food, like, hey, all these gods, like, they're all a bunch of bullshit. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, we got to get out of here. Like, these people are just going to destroy us. It's not what you think it is. But I mean, it's done in such a realistic way because what he does, it does not work at all. And they're like, hey, Seth Rogen, his sausage's name is Frank. Yeah, pretty clever, pretty funny. It's like, yo, Frank, you're not being respectful to these guys' beliefs. Like, they believe that these humans are gods, and it's like, they're not gonna believe you if you just talk shit to them. And I mean, it's a perfect analogy when you compare it to religion and our human world. It's so fucking incredible. And I mean, there's just so many celebrity voices. Like I said, Seth Rogen voices the main character sausage named Frank. Michael Cera voices a little sidekick sausage named Barry. He's like a little deformed sausage. And Jonah Hill voices another sausage. Kristen Wiig voices a hot dog bun that wants to be paired with Seth Rogen's sausage, and they think they're like, they're gonna be bonded together for an eternity, and it's pretty funny. And there's just so many more celebrity voices that I could even count. Like, so many celebrities that I probably don't even know. Like, I wouldn't know if I knew their faces, but there's a bunch of names in there. But I can't believe it. There's so many food puns. And I mean, oh, it's a movie about all food. It's like, oh, it's going to be food puns everywhere. But like the cheesy food puns that you think are going to be cringy are just, they're just all relegated to one character. There's a character who is a actual douche. He's a douche, and all, like, half of his lines are food puns. So all that shit is just relegated to him. So you don't hear that shit throughout the whole fucking movie, and it's fucking brilliant. And oh my god, towards the end of the movie, he just compounds these fucking puns. Like, he says this sentence where there's like 5 puns in a row. It's just hilarious. And like, he says these puns and he's not even meaning to say them, but like, food pops out. He's like, oh, were you talking about me? Like, throughout the whole movie. And he's like, no, shut the fuck up, get the hell out of here. It's so fucking funny. And also, there's a really good Terminator joke, a Terminator reference. And I noticed that in This Is the End. This Is the End was a previous Seth Rogen movie about the apocalypse, starring a bunch of other comedians, and they referenced Terminator in that movie. Like, it's like, what's going on? It's the apocalypse, and somebody mentions like, I think this is Judgment Day, and like Seth Rogen goes, "What, you mean Skynet? You think this is Skynet?" That just cracks me up the whole fucking time. But in this new movie, Sausage Party, there's another Terminator reference, and all the characters are great. And I'm doing this review outside next to the garbage, and somebody's gonna take out the garbage. So yeah, it was a really good movie. I loved it. Like I said, I like Seth Rogen, but I was not expecting this. I was not expecting to like this movie as much as I did. What's up, dude? Did you see Sausage Party? Oh no, it's a new Seth Rogen movie. It's an animated R-rated movie. I'm doing my review right now. It's fucking good. Go see Sausage Party. Oh shit. But I don't know. There's a lot of things I think I'm forgetting. I wanted my brother to do this review with me, but he's a little bitch and he's like, "Ah, I don't want to do the review. I don't like the way I look on camera." Meh, 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 meh. He's like, "You got it, Drew. You got that shit. You got that review." But I know there's tons of things I'm probably forgetting. Selma Hayek plays a taco. I mean, there's stereotypes in this movie, but it works. Like I said, Selma Selma Hayek plays a taco. She's like a Mexican stereotype voice. And like there's stereotypes to the different types of foods that they play, but like they need to be stereotypes in order to come together for the commentary on this movie. I mean, it's like I said, this movie is a feel good movie. It's like by the end of the movie, it just way goes off the rails and you feel good. I mean, like it's about all these foods working together. Like all these foods are from different regions, from different nationalities, and they all come and work together in the end. And it's a subtle commentary. I can't even fucking believe it. And they set this movie up for a sequel. And I mean, I know Seth Rogen, he talked about doing a sequel for This Is the End. And that's probably never going to happen because all of the celebrity cameos in This Is the End, like it's so hard to schedule all of these actors to come together. And his sequel for This Is the End was actually not a direct sequel. It was about the all of the actors in This Is the End going to the movie premiere for This Is the End, and then the world actually starts to end there. So that's a really good premise. I hope we get a This Is the End sequel, but um This Is the End never sets it up for a sequel, but Sausage Party really sets it up for a sequel at the end. Like, I mean, it's so clever and funny what they do. I don't want to spoil it, but I don't know if it'll be harder to get a Sausage Party sequel because, I'm not sure about, these animated films. If you want them to look good, they could get pretty expensive. So this this is an R-rated animated film. This is going to have to do really, really well at the box office and or on DVD to possibly ever get a sequel. But the way they set up the sequel, I mean, they set up like that the actors like Seth Rogen and all of the actors are going to show up in the sequel. So that would not be as bad to get all the actors together. I mean, you could record all the actors individually. I mean, you could record Seth Rogen on a green screen and all the actors individually on a green screen and then like edit them together into the animated movie, and it could be great. It's more likely that a Sausage Party sequel will happen more than This Is the End sequel, but if I get a sequel to any Seth Rogen movie, if I get a sequel to Pineapple Express, like they made a trailer for a sequel of Pineapple Express in This Is the End. Like, if I get any Seth Rogen fucking sequel, I'm gonna be fucking happy. But yeah, I mean, Sausage Party was just, it blew my mind. Like I said, I was a Seth Rogen fan, but I was not expecting to like this as much as I did. I was like going into it like, I like Seth Rogen. I mean, this is an animated movie. He never really did anything like this, and it could be all right. Like I was just expecting it to be all right, but it blew my fucking mind. This movie is a fucking classic. It's classic. People are gonna be talking about this movie for fucking years to come. Just fucking believe me.